Well guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. Today I just got up to Preston about 10 minutes ago. They already threw me in the Challenger soil finishes, as you guys can see. So we're right across from our home farm. That's our home place right there. Kind of tough to see, but just right across the road from there with our nice, probably 300-acre bottom ground right across the road. So we got it broken up into strips, so we planted that field all the way down. Then we got chisel ground that's going to be corn, which was soil finished last night by Nathan. Then we got rye. Then we got bean stubble, which is right there. Then we got sorghum, bean stubble, and then this corn. This is what's going to be corn ground too. So the beans, everything down here is going to be corn, because the bean stubble we no-till into corn. So Pat's sowing oats. Curtis was soil finishing. He got most of this field done. Then he had to run back off to school. So Kuno's looking at the sprayer. Apparently we had an issue. We had a harnessing issue this morning when they went to take a look at it. And then Brian and Richard are out doing anhydrous right now. So. Hello everyone, I just got done eating. Sorry, it is very breezy. I doubt I'll be able to spray today, but I am going to be running our drag now. So we're going to drag our field that's going to be planted later this afternoon. I just got done getting worked up. So I'm going to drag this with our 7120 Case International Trek. And I'm not even sure what type of drag it is. McFarland. It's a 40-foot drag. We've had that for a couple years now. This isn't a bad tractor run. I'll definitely get you guys some shots of it. Difference where I drag and where I didn't drag, but it's getting done. Cruising along around 10 miles an hour. It's rough, but getting a lot done. It's a 40-foot drag on the back. It's all automatic. It's all on hydraulics, I should say. So when I'm raising and lowering and folding up, it's pretty nice actually. The old drag, you have to manually go out there, pull a couple pins, manually unfold it, and then you hydraulically lower it. But getting dust all over the highway. Sorry, school bus. I just saw Curtis peek his head out the window. Alrighty, just got that field drug, and I see the planter poking out. I gotta go help Pat load seed, and we're gonna start planting corn. Well, I'm gonna go drag that field that I finished soil finishing this morning. Alrighty guys, Pat's off to plant. I'm off to prep this next field dragging. After I get done and finish dragging, I'm gonna load my sprayer and hopefully the wind dies down enough I can spray a load or two tonight. Well guys, took him about a half hour to get going. I got this field about half done. I don't know, probably 50 acres or so. But through the dust cloud, Pat is planting finally. So we have our first seeds of corn in the ground. And like I said, he's gonna finish that one tonight and then start this one as well. And I'm gonna finish this field and then get my sprayer going. So we are finally officially planting corn. I made the joke on Instagram. Today's a drag. Haha, because it's a drag, but today actually was not very fun. We're still having trouble with the planter. I saw Pat hasn't come up from the bottom ground yet, and that's only a 7-acre patch down there. So and I saw Bun, my great uncle, to go back there to help with this pickup, so something's going on with that. So not a good day today so far, but still got a couple hours left. Like I said, I'm gonna finish up here, fill up my sprayer, and the wind, it's still a little windy it looks like, but we'll see. I'll fill it up and we'll see what happens. It's still gonna be another half hour before I'm even ready to spray, but worst case scenario, I'll hop in the field cultivator or the soil finisher for an hour. So, and I'm in my 7120 with the power shift transmission. Basically I manually shift each gear like that, 3 hydraulics, and I run about 10 mile an hour in this field. So you get a lot. I can't see anything. The wind's blowing right in my face. That's better. Alrighty guys, I just filled up the sprayer. It's still a little windy. I'm gonna give it a half hour, so I'm gonna soil finish for a good half hour. So I gotta check the tires first, but we'll let this baby warm up. Feel the power. Well guys, it's been a frustrating last hour and a half or so. So I've been trying to get the sprayer going to finish this field that I started last night. And I've gone a total of about 100 yards. So it's been about 3 or 4 different problems that I've had so far. First one was GPS quit on me. Second one, I had a nozzle quit on me, so I restarted. Third one, GPS quit again and couldn't find itself. And now the fourth one, let's see if it does it again. I've rebooted it 6 times so far, and it's done this problem every single time. Yep, it's gonna happen. That. It basically says, so case sprayers use Raven technologies for their height control as well as their smart spray solutions like Aim Command Flex. So you have to run them on an Isobus VT. And when I run it on an Isobus VT, essentially it's like, I don't know how the best way to describe it, but it's like the World Wide Web, where it's a source where everyone can use it. So I don't know, I can hook my John Deere tractor up to a case planter. I'd have to use the Isobus VT. So that's how Raven hooks up to this. So the problem is both those systems have to work together, and obviously they're not working tonight. So it's been a frustrating night. I think I'm gonna have to call her quits. But what Ryan ended up doing today was he lost everything on that outer breakaway. So everything there, he lost all those nozzle bodies this morning. So he had to replace the harness. So he went to a brand new sprayer up at Preston, robbed that harness off of there and stuck it on there and just basically zip tied it to the other one. So the old harnesses are just sitting there, which that was a good idea. I mean, that worked for a little bit because it got me spraying. Then but I had to change around with some settings that took probably 20 minutes to change back. So, but now that's probably more on me not knowing the system as much. So then when I got spraying, I sprayed for about 75 yards, and all of a sudden it told me nozzle body number 11 quit. So I stopped. It said, okay, now all these quit. It was more than just 11. It was like 10 different ones, all between like 1 and 36, I think is what it was. So what I did is I basically just did a power shutdown. So I stopped everything. I recalibrated all the NCVs. So basically I recalibrated all those individual controllers on those nozzle bodies. I recalibrated all of them. So I recalibrated all of them. Then after that I lost my task controller, which is basically documents all of what I'm doing. So it has my waterways in there, has what I've sprayed so far, it has my GPS line. I lost that, so I had to do a power shutdown, so I shut the machine off, waited for the controllers to boot down for like a minute, and then I booted it back up, and then I started having that problem where it just basically says my Raven stuff cannot talk to my case stuff. So it's been a frustrating night. I'll keep you guys updated with what we do, but I'm guessing I'm going to shut this thing down. I'm going to start it up one more time. Start it up one more time. See if it does one more time. If it does, I'm just going to call it quits. I'm going to fold up, and we got to get something productive done tonight. So I'm going to go out and soil finish that field. I was soil finishing a little earlier while I was waiting for the wind to die down. The wind died down perfect right now. I just wish I could be spraying. But I can't soon because it's getting frustrated. There it is again. Basically it says implement or client shown above has stopped communicating with the virtual terminal or Isobus VT. So basically the Raven system, who's the supplier to Case, stopped communicating to Case. Best part about working late is right there. That's my grandma bringing me out some lunch in a pail or some dinner in a pail. Thank you very much. Woo! A lot of goodies. It's about 2 hamburgers, milk, water, banana, ho-ho, and chips. I love my grandma so much. You guys don't realize how much of a race it is to eat your food before you have to turn around. Basically right now I have about 20 seconds to scarf down as much food as possible before I got to turn around at the end. And if you don't spill any milk, then you are a true winner. Or drop your hamburger like I just did. Gosh darn it. And I gotta turn around. Time's up. Well guys, our day of bad luck continues. I broke a chain link on one of my drags. So now it's hanging off in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of tough to see, but basically this chain right here on the other side busted off. So that's always fun. Now I gotta bring this thing back to the shop and somehow. Wasn't that hard of a fix, but it was tricky to get in there and it kind of hurt a little bit. I had the chains actually come loose, but here's what busted. That chain link busted. They usually hold these little racks down. That busted, and that caused that to kink, and then everything kinked on this sucker. But anyway, got it loose. This sucker was a hard one to get, but I got it loose. I'm gonna keep going. Shout out to Ryan from Kunal Implement out of DeWitt, coming out here at 10 o'clock at night just so we can get going. One of the best services I've seen from a dealership. So thank you again, Ryan from Kunal's, and thank you again, Kunal, keeping us running. Got everything buttoned back together, so I'm gonna keep going. Pat's over yonder still planting. We got 120 acres done so far, and he's gonna keep going. 10 o'clock at night, we're gonna keep hammering down. Alrighty guys, I'm folding up and I'm quitting for the night. It's 10:30. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, ta-ta for now.